Hello, I'm Damien Tuga with toesalad.com, and today I thought I would spend some time and show you some video about a cool project that I recently did, and that was to set up my desk as a treadmill desk. And so right now I'm doing this video from my treadmill desk. I am walking, working on my computer, getting some exercise, and keeping my muscles limber along the way. For the desk portion of my treadmill desk, I've used a wire shelf, and the wire shelf has been cut a little bit to meet the size requirements that I had for myself. Many of these shelves actually have the shelf supports can be segmented or are segmented, and they screw together to make taller or shorter shelves, so it could be that no cutting is required. I have it strapped to the arms of my treadmill using Velcro straps, and as you can see, I mean, I can shake this thing. It's really stable. The shelf I'm using has two shelves, and I have them height adjusted to be ergonomic for my height and my typing position. The shelf comes off really easily. This is a folding treadmill, so if I need to make more space in my room or my office, I can take the desk part off by easily taking off the Velcro straps, and then I can fold the treadmill up and to make more room. So it's really quite compact and doesn't take up a lot of space in my room. Over the years, I've gradually settled upon a keyboard-mouse combination that I find works really well for me. The keyboard that I've settled on is called the Type Matrix keyboard. This keyboard is really compact, which means that when you put your mouse to the side of the keyboard, you don't have to reach very far. I found that with a wide keyboard that had like the numeric keypad on the side, my mouse was getting pushed way out to the side, and it was causing me to use my shoulder more than is really necessary, and causing shoulder pain. So by moving to a more compact keyboard, I was able to alleviate that problem. The keyboard also has a really nice soft touch, which means that there's not a lot of muscle strain on your fingers when I'm using it. And also, the keyboard layout is a grid instead of offset like a more traditional keyboard, and it's supposed to be easier on the fingers, and I found that to be the case as well. It's got a few other features. If you're interested in checking it out, you can go to typematrix.com to kind of see what that's all about. Anyways, I've also, over the years, gradually moved to using a trackball instead of a mouse. I find that, again, it is easier on the shoulders, and this is a ambidextrous trackball, which means that I can use it on either the left side or the right side of my keyboard, and it behaves identical in both cases. And I will do that from time to time. I'll switch from one side to the other, and just to kind of keep things balanced. And this is a Logitech trackball. Been really happy with this one. Would highly recommend it. Because the trackball and the keyboard don't actually have to move, the surface that I use for my wire shelf does not have to be smooth, and so I just put a little, it's kind of a rubberized mesh that you can get at the hardware store. This is often found in the home area where you have like drawers and shelving and that kind of thing. It's meant to be put in the bottom of drawers to prevent things from slipping. So I put that on top of the mesh to kind of just give a little bit more slip resistance for my mouse and keyboard. On the upper shelf, I have this thin plastic sheet. This actually was designed to go with these shelves, but if you can't find that, I'm sure you could just make something yourself with a piece of wood or a piece of plastic, and it just provides a bit firmer surface for putting like my coffee cup, pens, pencils, books, those kinds of things. I'm currently walking at a speed of 1.2 miles an hour. I've been gradually working up towards this from 1 mile an hour. I'm going to continue to go up a little bit at a time and kind of figure out where the ceiling is for me. People who have treadmill desks find that anywhere between 1 to 2 miles an hour is sort of the comfortable range that they are able to walk. I'm not sure where that is for me, but you know, anything too fast, and obviously you'll spend more time trying to walk than you will actually focus on the work you're doing. I found so far that you know, 1 mile per hour, 1.1, 1.2 have all been good. There's been a slight adjustment period going from one to the next. You don't notice it really as an additional speed increase, but interestingly enough, by the end of the day you can tell that you've done a little bit more than you did last time. So, you know, I'm just taking it slow and kind of feeling it out and seeing where the comfortable zone is for me. One of the things I will do periodically throughout the day is what I'm doing right now, which is walking backwards. Sometimes I'll also walk sideways, you know, one side to the other side. I'll just do that to change things up a bit, limber up my legs if they're feeling a little stiff or a little tired. Sometimes if I have to read something, you know, a piece of paper or book, you know, I'll turn around and I'll do it from this position here. And it's just a good practice to keep moving in new ways so that, you know, it's always not monotonous in the same direction, in the same pattern, and you know, just to kind of keep things interesting. When I first started walking on the treadmill desk, I noticed at the end of the day that I had done a workout. And you know, 1 mile an hour may not sound like a lot, but when you add it up at the end of a day's work and you've done 6 to 7 miles of walking, you know, it's fairly significant. And so it was a pleasure to sit on the couch at the end of the day and actually put your feet up and relax. You know, I felt like I'd actually done something. Whereas in the past, when I had been sitting all the time, the last thing I wanted to do was sit. So there you have it. This concludes the tour of my treadmill desk. For more details on how it was built, or if you have any questions at all, please visit www.toesalad.com.